and gentlemen from the media, I welcome you to this media interaction. As is usual, we will have an opening statement by the External Affairs Minister of India. Subsequent to that, the floor is open for you to ask a few questions. Given the limitations of time, we will only have a couple of questions. I request now the External Affairs Minister of India, Shri S.M. Krishna, to make his opening remarks.
Distinguished leaders of delegation from Cambodia, Laos, PDR, Myanmar, Thailand and Vietnam, friends from the media. I have a great pleasure in announcing the successful conclusion of the 6th Mekong Ganga Cooperation Ministerial meeting in New Delhi today. I am joined here by the leaders of the delegation from 5 countries of Mekong region, namely Cambodia, Laos, PDR, Myanmar, Thailand and Vietnam. These senior officials met yesterday and held detailed deliberations on MTC. The Mekong Ganga Cooperation Initiative was launched in Vientiane, Laos, PDR in 2000 by India and the 5 countries from the Mekong region to build cooperation in the region defined by 2 great rivers, the Mekong and the Ganga. It's a forum unique in its civilizational foundation. It is also a forum which has tremendous potential to become a powerful catalyst for socio-economic development in the region. It gives me great pleasure to announce that at the 6th MGC ministerial meeting today, we have revitalized the forum by expanding our partnership to new areas of collaboration. In our view, the Mekong Ganga cooperation has important relevance to the growth and shared prosperity in Asia. We are confident that this new direction and energy infused into the forum today will help realize the great promise within the MGC. Our unanimous decision to henceforth meet on an annual basis is indicative of our recognition of the tremendous potential for future cooperation in this forum. Friends, the text of the joint ministerial statement is already with you. In addition to the existing 4 areas of collaboration under the Mekong Ganga cooperation, namely culture, tourism, human resource development and education, and transport of communication, we have today identified new areas for cooperation. These include health research relevant to the region and sharing of expertise on pandemic management. The economies of India and the 5 countries in the Mekong region depend heavily on micro, small and medium enterprises. We have therefore discussed various ways of bringing together the complementarities that exist in micro, small and medium enterprises in our countries. We have also focused on aspects related to food security and the responsibility to future generations in terms of protecting the rich biodiversity for our region. Our officials will establish more intensive channels of communication to be able to show progress in these areas before our next meeting. We would be intensifying our collaboration for human resource development and education. Connectivity from Vietnam to India is a strategic priority for all of us, and we have asked our senior officials to work towards specific projects. We have asked our officials to accelerate action at national levels in setting up the Museum of Traditional Asian Textiles, which has been constructed by India in Siem Reap. We have suggested that the museum develop a dynamic character by integrating a textile center and also showcasing performing arts, which are intrinsically linked to our textile traditions. India has announced an annual commitment of $1 million for the India, Cambodia, Laos, Myanmar, Vietnam Quick Impact Projects revolving fund. This will be towards projects with short gestation and immediate benefit at a community level in the CLMV countries. I am happy to inform that the Lao People's Democratic Republic has kindly agreed to chair our next meeting. I wish Lao PDR all success in their efforts to take forward the Mekong Ganga cooperation initiatives to the next high level.
The floor is now open for questions. The first question is from Ms. Tripti from Asahi Shimbu.
Minister, there's been a gap of 5 years from the time the 5th Mekong Ganga Cooperation Ministerial meeting was held in Manila. What is India's real intention in hosting this meeting?
Well, this is an important year in India's Look East policy. A year in which we are commemorating 20 years of our partnership with ASEAN. This is also a year in which we are pursuing multiple ideas and possibilities to enhance our economic relations with a region which has complementary capabilities and resources to those of India. It is in this context we decided to host the 6th Mekong Ganga Cooperation Ministerial meeting. I am indeed happy to inform you that we are of the unanimous view that the Mekong Ganga Cooperation is an important forum bringing together the civilizational connection symbolized by the two great rivers of Asia. We have decided to re-energize this unique forum by agreeing to expand the partnership into new areas of relevance to trade, investment, sustainable development, and the well-being of the people of our countries. It's our goal that future Mekong Ganga cooperation meetings are held annually on the sidelines of the ASEAN-India Foreign Ministerial meeting.
The next question is from Ms. Parul Chandra from Asian Age.
My question is for Mr. Krishna. Sir, you will be traveling to Pakistan very soon. What message will you be carrying for the Pakistani government, and do you expect any substantive outcome from your visit?
Well, this is going to be my second visit to Pakistan in the last 3 years and 4 months. Well, looking back at the kind of relationship we had 3 years back with Pakistan and comparing that to the present level of relationship between India and Pakistan, one will certainly find a huge difference. Hence, when I visited Pakistan in 2010, the visit did create certain positive vibes, but at the same time there were still questions which remained unanswered. But when I go to Pakistan this time, I go there with greater optimism. I go there so that the India-Pakistan relationship can be put in the right perspective. I will take with me the message of serious intent of the government and people of India to resolve all outstanding issues between India and Pakistan through dialogue in an atmosphere free from terror and violence. I look forward to my meeting with my esteemed counterpart, the Foreign Minister of Pakistan, Mrs. Hina Rabani Kar. Very recently, when we were at the Non-Aligned Summit in Tehran, in Iran, our Prime Minister had a meeting with the President of Pakistan, and it has certainly created the right kind of backdrop for my own visit to Pakistan. Well, it would be very difficult and it would not be fair to prejudge the outcomes. India is of the view that normalization of relations between India and Pakistan should be a step-by-step process. My visit to Pakistan is one more step in that direction and approach.
Last question, Mr. Ashish Mohan.
This is to the present chair of Mekong Cooperation. And to all of you, apart from, I think, the Indian External Affairs Minister. India is one of the larger countries in this platform. And if at all this has to be energized, re-energized, India should be able to do more. What do all of you expect from India if Ganga Mekong Cooperation meeting has to be re-energized?
Thank you. The Mekong countries and India have a long history of cultural and economic relations. In order to strengthen the cooperation between the Mekong countries and India, the MJC cooperation framework has been established since 2000. Since then, the MJC has made significant progress, which has contributed to the development in the Mekong country. India has played a leading role in moving forward the MJC framework, especially in the four priority areas, namely tourism, culture, education, and transport. But now, one more priority, namely communication. Therefore, we look forward to having India continue to play such role in realizing the EQUI program and project and move forward the MGC progress. Thank you.
With that, we come to the end of this event. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.